What happens if the touch screen goes down? What was the game plan?
It's happened before. It's how I made the Tonight Show for the first time in my life. This was in the 2016 election. I was doing a segment, and the board went blank, completely blank. But the writing function on it, with my finger, still worked, and the camera's still rolling. Nobody's telling me to stop. So I'm like, I got to improvise here. And we were talking about sort of road to 270. So I said, okay, I'll draw a crude outline of the United States, and I can kind of talk about the different regions. So I tried to draw the United States, and it looked like it turned out it looked like part of the male reproductive anatomy. Jimmy Fallon noticed it. And that was my first, you say overnight fame or something. That was my first taste of it.
Okay, but how do you react to something like that? I know you. I think you majored in TV and film at Boston University, but now I'm famous and I'm infamous, and so how do you process that?
Yeah, it was the thing about that was like I didn't even realize it till things started popping up online. I really didn't think I had done anything, and then it was one of those. It was obvious once I saw it. I was like, okay, I see how everybody saw that, and of course I was on with one of my colleagues here, Hallie Jackson, and I think she was standing next to me the whole time, and you could see when you look at the tape, she recognized it the whole time. And when something like that happens, my view is it's like just own it, and I kind of stepped in it, and I'm not gonna make excuses for it. I'll just I'll laugh along with everybody because it's kind of ridiculous.
Well, it's best to grab it and own it before somebody else does. I always tell people, and this has happened to me on numerous occasions. You make a mistake, own it, and then you take away the weapon that somebody else has when they're going to point that out. So you did the right thing, where you just go, hey, I did it. I move on. Yeah.
And I think you're right, and that's what I try to do when it's a little bit more serious than a drawing like that. We've gotten numbers wrong. We've gotten, we'll get vote returns that come in, and it turns out there's corrections and they change completely. And yeah, no, I do think that's key with the audience, just in terms of credibility. Don't try to pretend if you made a fool of yourself. Don't try to pretend you didn't.